Hey guys, I'm not coming to you right now as Arthur Knowledge. I'm coming to you as Kevin Anderson, the man behind Arthur Knowledge. See, in the past I have collaborated with other reviewers to discuss HIV and AIDS prevention in December. However, this time I'm coming with my own personal message. You see, this year I landed a job where I'm working very closely with HIV prevention. And during the course of this job in the past 6 months, I have had to tell several people that they have HIV, and they did not know before. This is not funny. This is something that seriously affects people's lives, and I have seen the devastation it can wreak on people. Seriously, if you are having the nasty with anybody, or anyone whose HIV status you didn't know, seriously, wrap it up, use water-based lube if you're going to use lube, and get yourself educated on STDs and HIV. Seriously, this is not a joke, guys. However, at the same time, I want to say that while HIV is a very serious issue, it is not a death sentence, so don't think that if someone's got HIV, they're going to die immediately. If you make some smart lifestyle changes and take the right medicine, you can still live a very long and fulfilling life. So, have that be clear, that HIV is not a death sentence, and there's a big difference between HIV and AIDS, especially today. Now, let's get back to being all fun and shit.
It's time to cook up my next evil plan to destroy Eartha. Oh, but how should I do it? I know. I'll turn him into a cockroach, and then I'll trap him, put him on eBay, and buy him for myself. And when he gets here, I'll blast him with a laser!
Mein Archon, isn't that just needlessly complicated and prone to failure?
I know you're right. What's wrong with him again?
Eats cuddles, mein Archon.
Alright, Cuddles. I'll just blast him with the super laser.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if my show being so meta and self-aware is going to eventually run thin with the audience. Huh. I feel strangely fuzzy.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I am Arthur Knowledge. I'm Grandmaster of the Paladins of Hope, a guild of the cheesiest Gary stews imaginable. I review classic geek movies, and using the cliche-fueled powers it somehow gives me, I fight this guy. That's Archon Necros, my brother and leader of the Geekdom Empire, basically Cobra's retarded spin-off. Have you checked out of this bad self-insert fanfic yet? If not, come join me on the fun ride in The Quest for Geekdom.
Hey guys, I'm Arthur Knowledge. Welcome to The Quest for Geekdom. Well, as you may have guessed, I'm a little furry right now. So, while I search for a solution, why not talk about the plight of another transformed fool? This is The Emperor's New Groove.
A hysterical film that came out of the end of the Disney Renaissance of the 1990s, The Emperor's New Groove is an awesome movie that manages to combine humor, stellar animation, and just a touch of what we've come to know as Disney magic. A brilliant film for anyone looking for a good time. This movie is probably my favorite Disney film, and one of the few that stuck with me while I went through my angsty I hate everything phase during puberty. Something about the trials of Cusco have made this movie stick with me all these years.
So, let's get started. Time to pull the lever and dive right in. What? Look, I'm not that desperate for jokes, people.
The first thing I want to mention is the characters. This movie would not be nearly as entertaining without such amazing main characters. Pacha is kind of the straight man, so I'll skip over him and move on to the crazy protagonist. Cusco is hilarious. His narcissism is hysterical in how he is oblivious to the plight of others, and his self-absorption makes for some incredibly hysterical dialogue.
Hey, everybody hits their stride. You just hit yours 50 years ago.
But in my opinion, the people who steal the show are the villains, Yzma and Kronk. I could go on all day about how much I love these two. Just about everything they do is either quotable or remains a moment of awesomeness ingrained in my mind ever since I first watched it.
It is no concern of mine whether your family has... What was it again?
Food?
Ha! You really should have thought of that before you became peasants. We're through here. Take him away. Next!
But I... Okay.
Yeah, tell me about it. No, it's not you. She's not the easiest person to get close to. There's a wall there.
You know, it's always nice when the villains are just as awesome as the heroes. Huh. I wonder how I stack up with Skeledirp over there.
Oh, when I defeat Eartha and take over the Geekverse, what shall I do? Oh, let's see. I'll build a castle. Oh, Samurais, Nami. Oh, I'll make everyone knows to me a Pokemon at least once a month. It's the little things that make it all worthwhile.
Damn. My brother is crazy.
Not only are the characters great, but the writing is fantastic. Disney did an amazing job creating this film. Nearly every line is quotable, and you could get a chuckle out of even the most stiff characters. To this day, I have far too many quotes from this movie stuck in my head that I quote all the time. Yet behind all of this are the hallmarks of a Disney film everyone comes to expect. Cleverly hidden beneath all the humor are the staples of a good Disney film. We have a memorable villain with their own unique personality, a wholesome lesson learned by the hero, and in a rare switching of roles, the main protagonist becomes the animal sidekick. Well, except for this guy.
No, don't.
And people wonder why I don't have a singing animal sidekick. They get on my nerves with their singing, they get fur everywhere, and worst of all, they send my food bill through the roof. Hey, I don't need you to make an ass of myself. And my trunk is big enough without you, thank you very much.
But like I mentioned before, the humor is what really sells this movie for me. Between the spoofs on modern culture, the lovable antics of all the side characters, particularly Kronk, and the way the animation is done, the film creates a great sense of whimsy that clearly isn't taking itself super seriously. But perhaps the best part of this is how Disney is spoofing itself. This movie came out at the end of a period in the 90s known as the Disney Renaissance, which brought us a lot of classics like Aladdin, Mulan, and Beauty and the Beast. However, by the time this came out, audiences had started to feel the formula grew stale, and Disney was soon to be ripped something horrible by DreamWorks. So they took a page from my book and started ripping on themselves. This movie stands out so much because of how it screws with Disney and defies a lot of the standards that came before it.
Hit the road, Bucky.
Wait a minute. If they started poking fun at themselves years before I did, I'm in danger of getting sued! Quick, someone get me a lawyer! I need protection! I was a fool to provoke the wrath of Mickey!
Oh, come on, you're small potatoes. They should really be going after those people who film at Disneyland.
Dave does Disney?
Escape from Tomorrow, that's it. What else can I say besides Emperor's New Groove is an awesome movie. It's fun, hilarious, and a sweet bundle of enjoyment from beginning to end. If you haven't seen this, you need to see it if you're a Disney fan or a child at heart. With some of the most quotable lines ever, amazing characters that only Disney could create, and a sense of humor where the film is not afraid to make fun of itself, the film is amazing. Next time you're feeling down or you need a laugh, sit down, pull the lever, and kiss your favorite llama for the Emperor's New Groove.
I'm Arthur Knowledge. Join me next time on the quest for Geekdom. Now, let's see what we can do about this fuzzy thing. I am clearly too small to be a threat for anyone, or to be taken seriously. And I'm so cuddly a creepy fanboy could come in and take me at any time now. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Let me see if I can get that.
Arthur, are you enjoying your time as a furry?
Oh, yip off, Necros. Now, can we get this resolved quickly? I have to meet a cute guy in about half an hour.
No, I'll leave you this way, so you can spend the rest of your days as a cushy little freak, unable to do anything.
Seriously, dude? This is beneath even you. This is an evil plan Skeletor would be ashamed of. Turn me into a stuffed animal for the rest of my life? Where's the menace in that?
It's because, well, you were... Alright, you're right. This is totally lame. It's like something you'd expect from a really lame villain, like Reducto or Mike the TV.
Okay, first off, about 5 people get those references. Second of all, can you just change me back and we'll try this another day?
Alright, sure.
Much obliged, my good adversary. The same time next episode?
You got it. Shall I bring lunch next time?
Nah, I'm ordering some seafood sauté. Later. Well, that ending was a thing. Oh, you're expecting some big finishing joke or something? I got nothing, guys. We're done. Go home. Fine, you want something? Here, why not just give you some nightmare fuel? Here we go.
Ah, my
There are despots and dictators, political manipulators. There are bluebirds with the intellects of fleas. There are kings and catty tyrants who are so lacking in refinements. Maybe better see this ringing from a tree. He was born and raised to rule. No one has ever been this cruel. In 1,000 years of era.